I thank you for indulging me here. And permit me to respectfully say that we have a moral and ethical responsibility to acknowledge that we've always had data, but we've not had determination. I have come to board meetings for now 50 years. And I'm sad to report that we have not seen black people in this town. Steinbeck said, I wonder how many people in my life have I just looked at but did not see. It is time that the school district and this city sees black faces as being human.
Yes.
Yes, I said that. I do not make this statement to be cute, but to be a truth teller. I have newspaper articles going back to 1979. And the same thing was going on. Our lady has done a great job. Ms. Irvin, the superintendent's heart is in the right place. She is empathetic. But you have a moral responsibility, I tell you, to do something. You don't need no more data.
Right.
We had the Red Book on the Rojas. We had the Dream School on the Arlene Ackerman. We had students of promise even over in Martin Luther King Middle School and the Union, and some people killed that excellent program that could have helped us to make a difference. And I notice I said us. This is a we thing. We're not expecting anything to be done for us, but to work with us as a dream team. We just came through the reparations situation at the state level and at the local levels here. And after nearly 3 years collecting more data, what does the Board of Supervisors do? What does the state do?
Nothing.
All they said was, "We sorry." Gave a cotton candy apology. But we don't have no money. We're not asking for money, particularly here locally, but just to use the infrastructure and get the just, fair amount that should be coming to black people. We're not asking for anything for anyone else, but just to be fair, to be decent, to be honorable, and to, for God's sake, realize that, as Amos said, America as an ignorant cult will destroy itself. A great scientist said it. And you cannot make it with some people not being trained and others being privileged to get training. I end with this. I was at the barbershop on Saturday, and a young man out of this school district working in that barbershop overheard a conversation that there was a family from the Ukraine, refugees. Do you know what this young man asked the other barber? What is a refugee? He's a product of Martin Luther King Middle School, mission, and yet he didn't know or the refugee was. Why? Because in general in America, we don't read. We spend 17 minutes reading and 350 minutes on those gadgets. Now children are glued to them. But the bottom line is this, I'm saying this passionately. I appeal to you, I beg you, I beseech you, as a board, hook up with the black church in this city. I'm not talking about proselytizing. I'm not talking about going to heaven. But doing what the black church has always done historically. We made the difference when even the society and the system failed us. The black church, in a non-proselytizing way, with the Freedom School, up in Sacramento, San Francisco ought to be ashamed. Up in Sacramento, they have 300 to 400 children in Freedom School. Because Kevin Johnson, the mayor there, took the leadership and made education a top priority. Now, Mr. President, ask your colleagues, please, pretty please, don't sit on this. Don't ask them to come back for another report, another analysis, but we hit the ground running and we join with the superintendent and we get with the Freedom School model and we work with the black church and we won't be coming back to this board making apologies. But we will say, look what we did. And we will all be smiling. And we will be promoting more doctors and lawyers and scientists, and even somebody to find a cure for cancer. Yes, we got some brains, because there was a young lady who was black over in North Carolina who was with the lead team,
Reverend Brown.
to give something for even
very much.
that pandemic we came through.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for the time, but Mr. President, don't keep the old man waiting. Let's get with it.
Thank
That's
you.
right.
Thank you. I have two questions. So first of all, thank you. Thank you for the work for the last 10 years.